This is a tips video on completing Torghast for those that are still struggling. For this video I am using an alt demon hunter, and although he is normally spec'd as vengeance, for the purposes of this video and to make things a little more challenging, I have respec'd him as havoc. As he is an alt, I have been more than a little lax in gearing him up, and his item level is currently 181. He has completed his Covenant campaign and has upgraded all of his Covenant gear to eye level 197. He is with the Kyrian Covenant as he's normally spec'd as tank. I checked Icy Veins for a recommended Torghast build and have applied it here. This will allow for more control with added stuns. I never play Havoc, so this will be interesting.
Layer choice. In 9.05, Blizzard introduced account-wide Torghast achievements, and this means that if your main can clear a level 8, that you can also run a level 8 on an alt. However, if your alt is poorly geared, as with this character, then this may not be a good idea. Fortunately, we can select a layer to run, and the Torghast UI even presents you with a recommendation for which layer you should attempt based on your gear score. Here we select a level 6 Torghast which closely matches our gear score. Torghast Power Build. Your choices of powers in Torghast are decisions that you will live or die by. Your build must be created with the final boss in mind, so we need to pick mostly powers that will boost our single target damage and mix in a couple of defenses. This means that we either need to be really familiar with our spec, or we can check the best powers for your class in Icy Veins' Torghast guide. Your approach. Try to kill everything on every floor to accumulate Phantasma, which you will be able to spend at the vendors on floor 3 and floor 6. Make sure to pull carefully and use CCs, stuns and interrupts to control the fights. Using this approach may be slow, but it will get you through to the end and nearer to that soul ash you are fighting for. Taking your time is very important, and a quick stop to assess fights will save time in the long run. Pick up escort quests, you will be rewarded with power at the end. Save every soul remnant you encounter. They will reward you with Remnant's Blessing, which increases your main stat. Smash all jars. They will add to your soul remnant blessing, and the ones with the gas-like substance coming out of the top will reward you with a power. Cooking pots. If you see a room with a big cooking pot surrounded by skeletons, work your way over to the pot and, before fighting the skeletons, click on the pot. If you don't do this, skeletons will keep coming. Be wary of traps. The existence of axes are indicated by score marks upon the ground. Powers in the middle of a room could be a trap, so work your way towards them slowly. If you come upon a trap, take your time, don't rush it, and work out how to circumvent it. The vendor. Keep your single target build in mind, but also consider a ravenous anima cell if your environment is affecting you adversely. For example, you have a debuff giving you constant fire damage, or dying enemies leave a pool that damages you. Using the ravenous anima cell on the appropriate mob can negate these effects, so look up your Torghast lair in Icy Veins before you enter to see what a ravenous anima cell can do for you. Chests. Chests, when opened, will give you another power. There are 3 types of chests. Chests that require keys. There will be 3 keys to find on a floor, indicated by a gold disc on your minimap. Logic. Use the levers to solve the logic puzzle. Colour pattern. Get the colours in the correct order to solve the puzzle and get your power.
The boss. For the boss, look up strategies on Wowhead's Guide to Torghast Bosses. This will arm you with tips on how to tackle the boss. Remember, you can interrupt and stun to make the fight more manageable. So in summary, check online guides for your class to see if there is a better spec for TG. Do a layer that's appropriate for your eye level. Power build. Pick mostly single target powers and a couple of defensives. Clear each floor by killing everything. Separate enemies from large groups by pulling carefully. Use interrupts and stuns to stop casts and for control. Use CC for more control. Smash all jars. Click on all souls. Click on the cooking pots to stop the skeletons. Be wary of traps. Ravenous animal cells are worth buying. Open all chests. Use Wowhead for tips on your wings end boss. Well, thank you very much for watching, and I hope that this video helps you to go on and solo Torghast. If you enjoyed this video, please drop a like and subscribe if you'd like to see more of this type of content. If you know any additional tips, please comment below. Thank you.